Hello, listeners. This is Keith, the voice of Kabal, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Die by the Sword podcast. Before we get into this episode, I want to give a big shout out to the guys over at Midnight Syndicate. You can check out their music over at midnightsyndicate.com. And we'd also like to thank Sword Coast Soundscapes for the wonderful ambient sound you hear throughout our podcast. You can check them out at www.youtube.com/Sword Coast Soundscapes. Also, check out our website at diebytheswordpodcast.com and get connected with the community by following us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Contact us at diebytheswordpodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget to leave a great review wherever you listen to us. And now, let's get into this week's episode.
Interesting happened this past week. We have a new pet in the house.
Oh,
you already have like 80 dogs and 70 fish. What else do you need?
Well, whatever family needs, I suppose. A toad.
A toad?
An actual toad?
Did you name him the Wet Sprocket?
No, she actually named him Toby. So
Toby the toad.
Yeah, this is my daughter's toad now. She So my wife and my daughter, they went out of town this past weekend, and they went to this place called, oh gosh, I forget the name of it. Anyway, it's a plant store basically. They bought all these plants because it's pretty cheap because it's out in the country where they went, and they got the plants. They set them outside. They were visiting the in-laws. Set the plants outside, bring the plants, put them in the car, get back home. I'm unloading these big plants like palm type things and whatever, and in there I have as soon as I remove one of the plants, I find a toad sitting in the car. And I'm like, you guys brought a toad back? I was like, guys. And so they were in Houston or outside of Houston, and it's pretty warm there naturally for the toads to be coming out, but here it's still pretty cold. It's getting down to the 40s at night. And so I was like, if we release him, I was like, I don't know if he'll make it. So we bought some bedding, we bought all that kind of stuff, and basically created a toad tank.
Toad tank, interesting. Well, he has a thumb. He can hitchhike his way back to Houston.
Yeah. So odd pet, but pretty cool one. What have you guys ever had any odd pets?
I had a few.
I had a turtle.
I had a turtle.
Oh, turtles are cool. Yeah.
I had a turtle as well.
I did not have a turtle.
Turtles. Yeah, I had two turtles. One was a free range in the house, and the other two were free range in the house. The third one was not. It was my very first turtle, but it ran away when I was cleaning its cage.
It ran away.
It did.
That's
speedy.
So funny.
You must have been
my
cleaning
wife has
that
a similar story
for a long time.
Yeah.
I wanted to make it spotless, and then it just was gone.
Like ran away in the yard?
Yeah. No, I put it in a box and I put it outside so it could get some sun. And it tumped the box over and ran away while I was cleaning the cage.
Yeah. I don't think he ran away, man.
What, do you think a hawk got him?
I think like a raccoon or something. That's
possible.
Because my wife was saying the same thing. She's like, oh, and he ran away. I was like, you had a fence? She's like, yeah. And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, sounds pretty suspicious.
They can dig. They have those big claws on the front.
No. I something else happened, I think, there.
Mm-hmm.
My brother, when we were real little, okay, so we went fishing, and I caught bigger bait. Horrible, I know. And my brother actually caught a fish. And, he's bringing this thing back in a plastic plastic milk jug, and he's bringing it here. And we lived by a creek, and so I said to him, and he's young at the time. I said, okay, so what are you going to do with this when you get it home? And he looks at me and says, I'm going to put it in the creek. This will be my pet. I'm like, I'm not sure that's how this is going to work.
So how did it work?
He let it go and it swam away.
As a fish would do.
Yes. It did
mean,
not
if
want a
we're-
collar of any kind.
If we're going with that logic, then I have a pet possum in the backyard.
Yeah. He ate your turtle.
That's possible.
Well, with that logic, I've got like 20 pet rabbits.
Oh, yeah.
I had
We have
pet
one of those.
rabbits. I also had rabbits.
I had a roommate who had a rabbit.
We raised rabbits when I was really, really young.
Yeah, that's what I attempted to do, but these got out of their cage and they just, died.
Mm.
I think that a dog got them scared.
All of Phillip's
my-
pets have died. There's a pattern here. What is going on?
So all yours are immortal, or
I just
No,
didn't have
no.
them.
My dogs are rabbit ranchers. They do like ranching rabbits in the backyard.
Mhm. The rabbits were primarily my sister's pets that she took care of, and I had mallard ducks that I raised. And then
Oh, that's cool.
after they would get old enough, I would take them to the duck pond that we had around the corner and just introduce them to that colony.
I picture you doing like what's that movie Fly Away or whatever, where the girl
Right.
builds that little airplane,
Little
flies with
airplane
them.
has to fly with them.
I was thinking the other thing where like he like tries to set it free and it comes back and he's like, "No, go! I hate you!
Yeah,
Get
throws
out
rocks
of
at
here!
it.
punches
Get
it
out
right in
of
the
here.
face.
I
don't want you anymore." I grew up out in the country, so I had lots of weird pets, though.
You're not naming the best one.
Which one?
The raccoon.
Oh, yeah. Well, the raccoon wasn't mine. My babysitter had two
I thought it
raccoons.
was yours.
But
She brought him over.
no, when I would go over there to stay,
Oh, okay.
I would, one of the raccoons basically adopted me. His name was Bandit, and
Of course, yeah.
he would sit on my head watching TV.
What?
So they're
Yep.
That's so
actually
cool.
domesticated raccoons.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
Huh.
And one of my friends from school also had a squirrel, and she had a monkey. My sister and I both had a horse.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my dad had horses, and I claimed that they were mine when I was a kid, but I think I only fed them when I was at his house, so I don't count them as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't manage to kill them in any way?
Go.
No, I didn't.
Going into that, is anybody actually really afraid of horses?
No.
No.
Not
Yeah,
really.
I'll say I kind of am. I'm not gonna lie.
I-
I don't like being around large animals, like cows, even, or horses.
Yeah, I saw a horse buck one of my neighbors off, and my neighbor it bucked him straight backwards, and he tried to catch himself, and I saw his arm snap
Ow.
as he landed, and I've been afraid of horses ever since.
Well, that's your neighbor's fault.
Well, I 100%. Yeah, I don't know why he was on a horse to begin with. I don't want to get up
'Cause you-
there.
Because you ride horses?
Heck
can ride
no, it's so scary.
No, yeah. I love
It's like-
riding horses.
Yeah.
I've got keys in a car. I don't need to-
I'd ride like one of those little donkeys, like one of that I'm good with, but like you get 6 feet up there. No ma'am.
They're measured in hands, not feet.
Or whatever.
I gotta say, I'm with Keith on this one.
I just remember his hand into the dirt as his arm popped, and I was like, ah!
Yeah, no, that happened to my uncle.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, no, I know how to ride horses. I can ride horse. And then it took off, and his instinct was to hold tighter because it was running. And if you go tighter on a horse,
makes
that means
them
go
run.
faster.
Yep, they go faster.
Oh, it does?
Yes. So it was out of control, and it ran through the barn, and he thought he was going to be like, I don't know, Indiana Jones, and just grab a rope and then pull himself off and save
Of
himself.
course you can, yeah.
Yeah, no, his foot got caught in the stirrup, and what happened to your friend's arm happened to my uncle's leg.
Ouch.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Okay.
So how do you make a horse stop?
You
Whoa.
you pull back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not.
Well, you said- Tighter makes it go faster.
tighter on the legs. Like
Oh.
grabbing
Oh.
hold.
Yeah.
You're not
It-
pulling tighter.
If you
Gotcha, I
squeeze
see
your
what you're
legs
saying.
tighter on it, it makes them go faster. But if you pull back on
Got
the
it.
reins or whatever you're holding
Yeah.
on to,
But don't pull too hard because then it's going to buck up.
yes.
Yeah. But what was great though is my neighbor, not only did he break his arm, but he landed in a huge bed of fire ants.
Oh, no.
So he was sitting there with a broke arm while also getting stung by fire ants.
That'd be the
Compound
worst
injury.
cast ever.
He was
Oh,
just
man.
yelling and screaming, and we had to like drag him out of
How
that
old?
fire ant. Oh, it's terrible.
How old was he?
He was like a 50-year-old man.
How old were
Oh.
you at the time?
I was like 12.
Oh God, that is dramatic.
Yeah. So somebody's like, "Would you like to ride a horse?" I'm like, "No, thank you."
I don't even want to stand near it.
Right.
Well, just, I mean, follow the rules of how to ride the horse and hold on.
Yeah.
And you'll be
it
fine.
It was just a traumatizing event.
I've fallen off a horse once. I was like probably about 12 or so when it happened, but it wasn't me necessarily that caused the fall. The saddle and everything wasn't secured tight enough, so as the horse started moving, the saddle just started sliding to the side,
Oh, they will do that too.
and I went with it.
You're just,
They will puff themselves out so that you can't tighten it too tight, and then that happens.
Yep,
why didn't you just go underneath and come back on the other side?
because I don't want to get stepped on.
No, you just do a little, do the little circles.
Just a little quick loop-de-loop.
Yeah, just come back to the top.
I don't think it works that way
I've seen it in mini cartoons.
Right.
because
So many cartoons do that.
gravity works. So you would just stay underneath.
Details.
Speaking of large animals that I'm kind of scared to be around, horses and cows being them, this weekend is my daughter's birthday, and we're supposed to go on a llama walk where apparently you can walk with llamas.
Cool.
Watch out, they
Yeah.
spit.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm afraid of. Yeah.
Are they like camels or?
Yes.
They're in the camel family, yeah.
Okay.
Llamas, camels, alpacas.
And from what I understand, I think you're supposed to get you don't ride it or anything, but you get your own llama, and they're all supposed to be really nice, supposedly. And you walk it around this property, and you go through trails and stuff, and come back. And I'm like, oh man.
See, I would feel better with doing that with a horse than a llama.
At least it's not an ostrich.
I've told you before.
Those things are
Exactly.
mean.
Yeah.
I'm
They will
scared of
peck you.
ostriches.
They're dinosaurs.
They are.
I think I mentioned on the show how emus, that my dog chased an emu through a tornado.
I think, yes, but not with this cast.
Was
I
it,
was gonna
was
say,
it
wait,
the
what?
different cast? Yeah.
No, we talked about ostriches before, but that was my fear, not this. This sounds great.
So I think it was sometime in high school. I don't remember what year it was. But storm was rolling in. We were watching it, so we had the front door open. We just had the screen closed, and this tornado starts coming through, and it apparently hits the emu farm that we had down the road, and so the fences were down. And the next thing we know, this emu just starts running down the road. My dog sees it, jumps through the screen door, and chases after the emu.
Biggest chicken he ever saw.
Yep, pretty much. And so I open the door, run out, and chase after my dog.
And a tornado chases after you.
And a tornado chased after us.
What were you feeding your dog that he could jump through a screen?
Screens aren't that tough for a dog to get through.
I've never seen a dog just full blown just run through a screen.
Ooh.
has like an imprint of the dog. Outline.
Actually, our dog did that once when we were camping. The first time we ever took him camping, and it was night, and he heard something out, and he just boom right through the tent screen.
Oh my god!
And had to go look for him at midnight, which was fun. But I picture your dog just like a cartoon where he sees a giant cooked chicken running down the road.
I mean, it's probably what it was.
I'm going to get that.
I think eventually the emu realized the dog was chasing him, so the emu took a sharp turn and jumped over a fence, and so my dog went under the fence because it was barbed wire, and so I had to figure out my way through the barbed wire fence and then chase them back into this wooded area until eventually I guess my dog just ran out of gas or lost interest or something because he just stopped.
Good.
So I was able to catch up to him. But
that's funny, but so scary at the time, probably because that emu could, would not be good for the dog. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
caught up to him.
But I didn't realize that the tornado was there until I got back and saw the damage from the tornado's path. I'm like, oh, that was fun.
Ninja tornado.
Yes.
Or a scene from Wizard of Oz with an emu, a dog, and Gary spinning
Right.
spinning around.
Dun, 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 dun.
Trying to think, did I have any other weird pets though growing up?
Keith, have you only had dogs?
Yeah, I mean, we grew up on a farm, so we had horses and cows and stuff like that. So I don't consider that weird. But one thing I always really wanted was a ferret.
I had two.
Oh
We
yeah.
had ferrets. Yeah.
You had 2 ferrets? Okay.
Yep.
I see people playing with them and like videos of them, and they look so cool.
Yeah.
What's great about
Are
them?
they smelly like people say? I've heard they're smelly.
They have a smell.
They do have a scent. You can have them descented, but I think that's cruel. As long as you stay on top of cleaning their cage, then it's not so bad.
So it's just like a cat then, right? Just if you're just on top of cleaning up their stuff.
I mean, they have a natural musk to them
Oh,
as it
well.
is.
Yeah.
But
And yeah, this cat will get into everything. So watch your furniture.
yeah, watch your like game controllers.
Well, I heard
Your
they
plan.
hide stuff. They
Oh,
like
yeah.
take your stuff and hide it.
They do.
Mhm.
Did you get him to steal stuff for you? Like take him to the jewelry store? Like
My ferret would never steal your brooch. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
If so, I if that ever happened, I would just say, my ferret would never steal anything that ugly. Turn it right around on him.
My ferret has fantastic taste. How dare
Yeah.
you?
But ferrets are fun because they're self-sufficient like a cat,
Mhm.
but playful like a dog. And they do that
Oh.
little war dance, which is really fun.
Mm-hmm.
So who remembers what happened last week?
We beat up a bone army.
We had a bone to pick with them.
Bow and arrow.
Something threw us a bone.
Oh.
Bone zone.
We fought our way through the
Through
bone
the bone zone.
Did you make it to the bow and throne? So yeah,
We
you
win. It's a boneroo.
So you approached the town square where the army of the undead was amassing. You took out 48 skeletons and 2 Whispering Way cultists.
So on these Whispering Way cultists,
Uh-huh.
what do they got? They got anything good?
It's mostly stuff that you guys have kind of passed on before, but each of them does have a Pearl of Power.
Ooh, someone needs those.
What level?
Their first level Pearls of Power.
And what does that do? I mean, for the
It lets you
listeners, because
recall
I
a
know.
first. It lets you recall a first level spell.
Correct.
Ooh.
So that might be good for Kabal or Carrie.
Do you have any cure spells on first level?
I have cure light wounds.
I'm gonna give those to you so that you can recall those.
Okay.
So you get 2 pearls of power.
Nice.
Also, going through their inventory list, the other stuff is +1 breastplate, +1 scythe, some silver dust, some onyxes, unholy symbols, spell component pouches, and unholy water, and a potion of cure serious wounds.
Ooh,
Ooh, take that.
definitely need that. And the onyxes are worth something.
Yes.
Well, and the silver dust should be worth something, even if it just keeps werewolves at bay.
Yeah, it would also. I mean, if we could consecrate stuff, that'd be great for that.
Ooh, can we do consecrate? Because that's the next thing that Schädel is going to want to do is look for that family.
Oh, you know what? Dwarfy could. Kabal.
I don't think so.
So you're saying Dwarfy is still better?
Different. I would say different.
We'll go with different.
But I mean, it's worth something. So is the onyx. How much is onyx worth?
The onyx is worth 450 gold pieces.
Combined or a piece?
There's several of them, and each one has a 450 gold pieces worth.
Ooh.
And each of them has silver dust worth 25 gold pieces each. But remember, if you
That-
sell these things, they're worth half that.
Well, still 200. I don't know, 25.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I'll buy a bunch of cure light wound potions. I was gonna ask.
Kabal does want a pretty necklace, though. I don't know.
You could make a pretty necklace.
And you got all these pearls.
Heck yeah, bro.
You want a
Pearl
pearl
necklace?
necklace, Kabal?
Heck yeah!
It's probably going to have ivy leaves on it.
Because of Dwarfy.
Oh, the scythe. The scythe. Can you use the scythe, Xo'bere?
No.
You can't.
I don't think so. It's not a simple weapon, is it?
I don't know. I don't have the
I'm just
weapons
looking at-
list in front of me.
I don't have that memorized. Come on, man.
Do you know how much shit I have to memorize?
Everything.
No, it is a martial weapon.
Yeah.
Said a scythe and what was his weapon?
They both had scythes.
Ah, okay. Both +1.
Yes.
I guess convert that to gold. So it gets the pearl of power, the potions, the onyx, and the magic stuff we'll take. Just throw it in the bag of holding. How big is our bag of holding?
You got the type 2, I believe.
Yeah, so we got room.
So wait, you don't want the broken scimitars and stuff from the undead army?
No. But is anybody from this undead army, do we know if they're from the candle shop?
Give me a perception check.
21 for Xo'bere.
It's better than my 18.
We'll go with it.
You looking at the undead army, you don't see anyone that would fit the description of the people you saw.
Is there any other place that Xo'bere thinks he could look, or
I mean, there's still, you can tell there are, from the trenches that have been dug through, there are still bones kind of in the trenches, but haven't been animated yet.
mm-hmm.
So you could look through the corpses and stuff there.
dirty work? But I think, Xo'bere's gonna go take a look and see if he sees anything in the trenches.
Okay.
Ah, that's worse. That's 18.
So Kabal will go over there with him to try to help.
We'll all
That's a
help.
24.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't help.
How much time are you wanting to take with looking? Because you could essentially take a 20 and spend ample amount of time.
Yeah,
looking,
I think
but-
we'll do that because we know what's up there, and I think we're just kind of avoiding it. Like, when you have a task to do, but oh wait, this needs to be cleaned up real quick. Oh, I needed, this is a procrastination thing.
Right.
An ADHD kind of thing.
Yes.
We'll come back to it. These bones ain't going nowhere.
All right, so you all take some time. Xo'bere describes what these people looked like what they were wearing, who you would be looking for, and eventually Xo'bere is actually able to spot the tattered remains of some of the clothing that the candle maker was wearing in the memory that he saw. So you guys go over there, and you're able to find her body there, and next to her are the remains of 2 children as well.
Oh man, we beat up children.
Well, no, they hadn't got animated yet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So that's a plus for Xo'bere. He's guys, come here. I have good and bad news. I found them. They're here, and let's put them to rest.
Where should we put them to rest? Here in this field or closer to home?
I think maybe we should go a little closer to home. If we fail our task, I don't want them to be part of the reanimated dead. For a second, do we know anything about the haunts? Like, if putting them to rest could help, but do we have to do it in a specific way, or is that above our knowledge and would be Dwarfy's expertise?
That would be a knowledge religion.
I think Kabal can do it. He's a religious man.
That's a 21 for knowing how to do it.
Okay, I have a
got
plus
it.
5 in religion. Let me give it a shot. 24.
I got 25.
All right.
Hey, there we go.
So between the 3 of you, you are able to know that giving them a proper burial will end the haunt. And you're not sure what religion necessarily that they followed, but just the fact of giving them a holy burial of some sort will be sufficient enough to stop them from rising.
Well, let's go bury this family.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Jinx.
Diego will gladly help.
So, okay, we go, and then
Yeah, so
Kabal does his...
Cabal will do a ritual and do a little prayer for them as we bury them.
Okay. Kabal does a ritual, says some words of Pharasma, casts a blessing on them. Does anybody have anything they want to say of the family?
No, but I just start singing Candle in the Wind by Elton John.
You're my boy, Blue.
I went with the little Sebastian version of
10,000 Candles in the Wind.
So Xo'bere, he's just gonna say, I didn't know you, and I didn't know your life, and I didn't know you much, but I did feel your pain, and for that I'm glad I get to put you to rest, and it's the least I could do in this whole messed up situation that we all find ourselves in. And I just want to thank you guys for entertaining this and helping me out with this. This means a lot to me, guys, and I still will not rest until we've killed this man that did this to them.
So, who wants to poke their head into the candle shop to see if it works?
Xo'bere does not. He's gonna trust it works.
I think we'll go on faith.
Yeah. Cabal's like, I did a great job. I think we're good. I think we're fine.
Dwarfy would have checked.
I saw what happened to Xo'bere. I don't want any part of that.
I kind of want to check to see if there's anything cool in there. I mean, is that a waste of time?
No, I don't think so. And it'd be good to check to see if it, as long as you have a good will save. Like Xo'bere does not have a very strong will, and that's why I failed.
I think I have a decent one. So I guess we huddle up, slowly creak the door open, and I'll tiptoe in.
Okay.
And then another step,
May
all while looking around.
make a will save. No, just kidding. Things are fine. You don't hear the sounds of the soldiers marching up. You don't see the working candle shop. You see this place is kind of dusty and decrepit, with the cauldrons kind of tilted to the side and the candles kind of raggedy hanging around the room. There's nothing really exciting to see in this room.
Nothing exciting to take either.
No, not unless you want some old candles and copper kettles and stuff.
This one smells like rose hips.
Xo'bere's actually going to take one of the candles as a memento, and he's going to find just the best candle that he can find, and he's going to leave in its place just a gold piece.
Okay.
And before we go, I think we should discuss what we're going to do.
Yes.
Because we've cleared out all of the undead. I'm sure. Do we know who it is up there?
Yes.
You don't know
Who is it?
his name, but you know there's somebody up there. Or unless
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
I don't remember if anybody's mentioned his name yet or not, actually.
Right. It wasn't. He didn't have his minions didn't have business cards or anything. I'm sure whatever has taken over this town is up in that tower. And I want to make sure that we're all prepared before we go up there, because I think that after fighting that army, we may get a false sense of security that was a little too easy.
Speak for yourself. I've sustained many wounds in that battle. I don't know if I'll...
Oh, that's true. You did almost die.
Yeah. I don't know if we could ever be truly ready for this battle, but we can't shy away from it either.
No, we can't.
No, it is something that we are going to have to do.
But should we do it now or wait till later?
We must press on. They're going to raise more dead.
Yes, I think Diego's right. Before they can make another move, we should strike. But this burial had to be done now, and I didn't even want to waste time doing that, or I didn't want to tarry and delay us in doing that, but I felt that needed to be done.
Well, I guess let's move on. Are y'all just playing grab ass on the map?
Yeah, something like that. Trying to pull my tail.
She's alive.
She got reanimated.
It's Agatha all along.
All right. So, what is your plan?
Kick down the door and wreck shop.
Yeah, I think
Storm
we
the
just
castle.
Yeah, storm on in.
Have fun storming the castle.
What time of day is? What time of day is it right now?
I feel like you guys fought the army of the undead during the morning, and then
we
took a lot of time to find the body and do the burial and all of that. So it's probably late afternoon, early evening by now.
Okay. So should we strike by moonlight?
The only problem with that, and I don't think that we can avoid the moon, but since we are dealing with werewolves, do you think it would make them stronger?
It seems like most of the werewolves we faced, it hasn't made much of a difference being in the night or the day. So I feel like if we don't want to give them much more time to plan for us.
No, you're right. Let's use the cover of darkness to get to the tower, and then fight on, I guess.
Who has the card for the night?
I do.
Okay.
The eclipse.
Yeah. Just in case we need that.
I think that we're gonna, before we kick the door in, we'll use it.
Okay.
And it is the eclipse card, which is +20 spell resistance, +25 at night.
Mm-hmm.
It's a group power. How long does it last?
Let me look
One
that
encounter.
up.
All night long?
It says it lasts one encounter.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's definitely not something we want to use when we bust down the door.
All night. All night.
We can't delay any longer.
To the tower, Jeeves. Storm the castle.
To the tower.
Storm the castle.
To the Tower of London. No.
Yeah, I feel like this whole episode we've bantered extra, we've laughed a little extra. It's like the gallows humor right before we go.
Yeah, because we are. Yeah, that's where we're headed. Because yeah.
Right before the power word kill happens. All right. So, as you start making your way toward the tower, we're actually taking back many years ago to the time of the Great War that destroyed Feldgrau and left it a barren wasteland riddled with the corpses of thousands. We see an 8-year-old boy watching as Count Nesca's troops slaughter his family and salt their fields. He buries himself beneath the corpses of his fallen family members in hopes of surviving. When the troops return, looking for survivors, the boy hides in the muddy trenches of the furrows until they are gone. The boy is abandoned. For years, he lives as an orphan, scavenging what he could find from the corpses and fighting the rats to find food. He speaks to the bones of the slain soldiers to pass the time until one day, the bones begin to speak back. He listens and heeds the whispers of vengeance he hears from these corpses. He ventures out and eventually lurks beneath the by-road bridges or in the trenches, laying traps to topple passing horses. When their riders would fall, he would slit their throats and take their possessions. At first, he buries the bodies alongside his kin, but when food becomes scarce, he eats his victims instead. Each day, the whispers of the dead grow louder and louder until one day, a rider comes, halting her steed just moments before the young man is set to strike. The rider is a gray-skinned and withered woman looking like a corpse. She commands him to come out from hiding and face her judgment. Arin Vrood, the writer says. "The spirits of this place have told me about you. Worry not, for you have a greater role to play." Vrood accompanies the rider, and the pair head to the county of Verlich, and on to the ominous town of Renchurch. There, Vrood takes up the study of necromancy and studies under his ghoulish savior, who he only knows as Irasa Nine Eyes. After completing his training, Vrood seeks out knowledge of the transformation from life into undeath. But he wants to go beyond the pitiful and helpless spirits that haunted his homeland. In Caliphas, Vrood meets an ambitious and brilliant practitioner of necromancy named Adivian Adrescent. Seeing Vrood's natural talent, Adivian offered him an apprenticeship and a position of command in the cult of the Whispering Way. Adivian tasks Vrood and his troops with one task: gather and prepare the pieces needed for the Carrion crown. His task has taken him from Ravengrow to Lepestad, the Shudderwood, and now here to Feldgrau. Are you too late? Has he gathered all the necessary ingredients?
We're hoping he hasn't.
Yeah, Xôbere's gonna feel really bad if the burying the family cost them the...
We needed their finger bones.
Damn it, if I'd only known.
That was a good story.
Gives you a little bit of backstory on who it is you're going to see.
At this point of the night, it's just Flim Flam meeting Shim Sham. But it was still a good story.
Dibs on Flim Flam.
Oop.
Oh.
What'd you drop down the dice tower?
Did John have some Flim Flam?
Dixie.
Yeah.
My drink exploded.
No.
Uh-oh.
Do you need a minute?
Hold, please.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Pausing for drink explosion.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Do you have an explosion in your pants?
No, all over my keyboard.
Oh.
Come on, John.
Gino.
It was a spooky ghost.
Trust me.
It's ectoplasm everywhere.
He slimed me.
You slimed you.
It was a ghost that slimed me. I wasn't here.
All right, Randy Marsh.
So which map are we gonna get?
I guess I can put the map.
And also, Diego needs to be smaller.
Diego shrinking.
Also, I think that Diego was large when we buried the people, and he's used his big old paws to dig a hole.
Very fast.
Well, as you guys approach the tower, you see that overlooking the town square stands the battered remnants of what must have once been a very impressive tower. Now only the tower's ground floor and half of its second floor still stand. Catapult balls still lie scattered around the piles of broken stone and masonry at the tower's base. Of the top of the tower, only a jagged crest of stone remains. The tower's roof has been ripped off and much of the rear portion lies buried in rubble. Remarkably, a pair of massive stone doors still hangs within the entrance of the tower's battered facade.
All right.
What do you do?
Guess we should get those doors open. I don't think there's going to be a quiet way to open them, huh, guys?
I don't think so either.
As Renly steps on the first step, he's gonna switch over to carry the one. Just like that scene in the first Avengers when he did that shapeshift.
Xôbere's going to pause on the steps and look at you guys, and if I don't make it, it's been an honor fighting by your side. Everyone, let's do this.
We all touch rings.
Are you still fire, Gary? Because
Yeah.
I think you need a shot.
So, do you guys approach the stone doors?
Yeah, we're approaching, and What song plays underneath us? What's a badass, like, about to kick some ass song?
Thunder. Thunder.
There we go.
Hello.
Dolly. Dolly.
Oh, I think he was going more for "Is it me you're looking for?"
No, I know, yeah.
Dolly, that's an interesting choice.
Hello, Dolly.
Is that Satchmo?
No, it's Louis Anderson.
Louis
Armstrong.
That's what they call him.
I think that's a different voice.
Yeah, Louis Anderson would be very different.
Yeah.
So as you guys get up to these heavy stone doors, you do realize that these doors are barred from the inside.
Oh, okay. So lock picking is not going to help.
Maybe.
Yeah, no,
We probably shouldn't knock, right?
let's do a perimeter sweep. Let's go around the tower,
Yeah.
see if there's any weak points.
I will tell you,
We're gonna stay together.
There's really not.
So it's just this door that's
Just
locked?
this door that's locked. You just got to figure out how to get in.
All right, let's go home. I'm done.
All right. Well, we tried.
Hey, good podcast, y'all. We'll, it's a pleasure playing with you guys.
Okay.
So do I see a way to disarm it, or I know for sure it's barred from the inside and there's no hope for me to...
You know it's barred from the inside. You could potentially try to put something through the door to try to lift the bar. It would be heavy, though. Or you could try to break in the door.
All right.
There's no open windows up top?
No.
It goes from the floor to the very top of the tower?
Yes, for now.
Okay.
On the
For now.
window.
To the wall.
To the wall.
All right.
All right, Diego,
Is it-
you want to turn big and like just run through these doors or what?
Do you want me to try? Because if I do that, I will...
How about we just try it without you turning big, because you're the strongest out of all of us, I think, right? Just regular strength?
Regular strength, I'm a 16.
Yeah.
Me too.
And then... Okay, so... Phillip could aid and then try breaking it down.
Let's give it a shot. Because it's going to cost me key points, and if we do it, I can only do it one more, and I'm done.
Oh, yeah. Save it for the big bad.
All right. So you guys just trying to hit this door and break it in?
Yep.
Okay.
Indeed.
Roll your attacks.
This is just normal strength. Attack.
Yeah, a strength-based attack. Yeah.
My unarmed strength would be a strength-based attack,
Yeah.
right?
So you're basically trying to punch through the door.
Do I roll an aid or a strength-based attack?
If you aid him, it would boost. I mean, you'd still roll a strength-based attack if you want to aid him. It would just add a bonus to his attack.
Can he get aid from more than one of us?
Yes, everybody can aid if they want.
Oh,
But-
okay.
But it's just +2, right?
Yeah, each success is +2. But you
And that's-
only have to roll above a 10 to succeed.
Okay, so we're all going to help Diego.
We've all got him by the hips, pushing him through.
It's like a
all-
human
I feel like I'm a
centipede.
battering ram. Battering ram.
It's a human centipede.
That's a different podcast.
Oh, no.
Oh, I did not aid. I got an 8.
Okay, I got a 19 on that.
+3 or 19 total?
19 total. Not with your ad.
I added. Also, Xo'bere, you need to add your strength modifier to it?
Yeah, that'd be a 9. Then
No.
I rolled a 21.
Yeah. So, Diego and myself, I'm sorry, Kabal, Carrie, aid.
Okay.
I can't talk
So-
anymore.
That's a +2 to that.
For each
19?
one. So,
So 4,
Yeah.
+4.
so
Oh,
you got a
plus 4.
23.
So, okay.
That is not enough to break the door.
I didn't think it would be.
Hey.
We needed at least a 25.
Let's
Sorry,
do
guys.
it again.
yeah, let's do it again. Let's hit it.
Hit it one more time.
Okay. Let's call these monsters Right to us. Let's do it.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Is that
It's a little
better?
bit better. 21.
21, and then I do aid.
I do 8 as well.
I do not. I'm rolling like garbage tonight.
So
So it's one more than it was before.
well, it's 2 more,
Yeah.
but still not enough.
What is the
I think I'm
DC on this damn door?
All right, so should we
It's
try
a number that
the
John has hit
trying to
before.
lift it?
How about, okay, this might be the point where I use the potion of bull strength.
Well,
No.
hold on, no. I think let's try the other lifting the thing with the through the door. That might be a little easier. So,
One quick question.
use-
The hag card, what does that give me?
The what card?
The hag hero card.
What suit is it?
The mute hag, that won't go into effect until the final boss fight. That's when yours will trigger for that.
So the only other one I've got is the potion of bull strength or big sky.
So I can use the lost, I guess, to see if there's a secret way in, but I think that's going to be a waste of this card.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's just use a sword to try to. Will a sword fit through it?
A sword would probably fit through.
What about a +1 scythe?
Scythe would be longer.
I was gonna say let's use one of the long swords that we captured because I don't want to break mine. So let's use one of the long swords that we have in our out of the bag of holding. Try to finagle it through. And
If I
it's
use
still
Mage Hand, would that help with anything? Would it give me a +3 on an aid?
oh, couldn't the mage hand just go inside and like lift the bar?
It has to be less than 5 pounds.
Yeah.
I don't think a
Yeah.
bar that bars a door is less than 5 pounds.
Yeah, little mage hand's always a little bitch.
It's not a strong hand.
That's right. You want take my strong hand.
Uh,
Yeah, you always want to do cool stuff with mage hand, but you can.
Yeah.
It's not that cool.
I mean, if anyone was...
Mage Hands for carrying your purse.
you can just do the stranger on yourself, and that's about it.
Oh, God.
Oh, you know what? Okay, Xo'bere's gonna wait.
Wait, have you been a ghost this whole time?
Yeah,
He's Bruce
died
Willis.
enough times. Came close to dying enough times.
Plot twist.
If I drink a potion, do I have to wait for its effects to wear off, or can I make it stop? So I have
Well,
a potion
okay.
of gas form that we picked up a long time ago,
Oh,
and so if I drink that, I can get through the crack, lift the bar, but then I don't want to be a gas fart for the whole fight, basically.
How long does the potion last?
Yeah, that's what that's what I don't know. And if I can just turn it off myself, if I can be like, I don't want to be gas anymore.
well, the other thing, we also know that Big Sky and Potion of Bull Strength don't stack, so I could use one now.
1 hour. Or until you end the effect as a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
But wait, do you have to be a spellcaster to do that?
To use a potion?
To drink the potion?
No.
To cut a potion, to stop it. Because you don't have magic, you're drinking magic. You can't cut it off because you don't have magic. Right?
I don't know. I feel like that'd be weird if I couldn't, but
When you drink the potion, it gives you that magic for the duration
Oh,
of
yeah.
it.
Well, actually it says here 2 minutes a level. So yeah, we could chill for 2 minutes.
Oh, it's 2 minutes per level, then it's going to be a potion is the lowest level.
so even if I couldn't cut it off,
We could just wait 2 minutes.
You're back in 2 minutes, yeah.
but so can I cut it off or not though? That's the one thing I'm curious about. I feel like you might be right with it makes you magical, so you'd have control over the magic that you're using.
I think you should be able to, because it essentially functions as the spell. I'm going to say that you can because the spell is dispellable because you can
Okay,
end the
makes
effect
sense.
whenever you want. It's just as opposed to the spell where you'd be able to cast it again. Once you dispel it, you can't do it again unless you take another potion.
Right. So what do you guys think? Should I just take this potion to gas form and slide on through?
Yeah.
All
See
right.
what happens.
So glub glub glub,
Okay.
and then I can't lift it while I'm gassed though, can
No.
I?
You cannot.
Okay, yeah. So then I will take an assessment of the surroundings real quick, and then turn back into, or what do I see basically first?
Once you are inside, you see a foyer that is in relatively good shape. The walls of the entrance hallway display several stone sundials. You see a doorway to the southwest that opens to another room, and you see that this chamber basically goes up around the corner as well. But you don't see any creatures in here, and you don't hear anything.
Okay, good. All right, that's what I was looking out for. Make sure we didn't raise too many alarms. So I'm gonna quietly try to lift the bar. Yeah, I'm gonna turn back into my non-fart form and lift the bar and let these guys in.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Ooh, all right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Natural 1, and so that's a 2.
So it doesn't budge.
So still not feeling totally corporeal, I suppose. So what can I make another strength check, or what can I do?
Yeah, you can make another strength check. They can try to aid you by doing the whole sword through the door thing, or...
Oh, yeah, so I'll do that. I'll take my sword and slide it through the door, and then we can lift from both sides.
So you're having them grab the pointy end of the sword?
We'll wrap up that sword. And
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was saying. Is we can put blankets and bedrolls over it so it doesn't cut.
Why did we let the weak one go in with the?
This is a great question. John should have drank that and went through, but we weren't.
Yeah, is that what we're saying?
Hey, but we're gonna make it work. But next time, let's think about the.
Well, we didn't know we had to do a strength check. We thought we could just lift it. Lift
It's
the
a heavy
bar.
ass bar.
Yeah, I just thought
you
it'd be
I'm gonna let you just do that without making a strength check.
Yeah.
Especially when you roll a 1. Come on.
All right, so we're wrapping up the sword.
Yep.
And I will assist.
All right, so wrap it up.
I assist.
I got a 22.
I got a 16.
I got a 17.
I got a 15.
All right, so everybody aids.
So that's 22 total?
I think so. I lost count of what it would be.
Does he get advantage because he's on the other side of the door?
I figure from that you'll be able to lift it with a 22. Yeah, you're able to lift the bar and open the door.
Welcome to my humble abode.
And then there's another door right beside you that's locked as well.
No!
God damn it!
Barred from the
What, a
inside as
goddamn
well.
funhouse.
We'll go inside.
I mean, technically, Xo'bere is
Oh, Xo'bere.
still outside.
Yeah, he's been in that field forever.
Oh, yeah.
It was actually his soul that was going through the door and opening it, leaving his body.
He never drank the gaseous form at all.
It was all astral projection.
All right, so we do see that door that's beside us, right?
You do.
Let me guess. It's locked?
It is.
Oh. Is it the same lock or is it a different
It's a
lock?
different lock.
Is it a pickable lock?
It might be.
Ooh, is it a
someone
trapped
should have
pickable lock?
I don't know. Roll a perception.
It might be. 17.
Nope.
27.
I do not
26.
aid.
You do not see any traps.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and try to disable device.
Okay.
And that is a 24.
24. You are able to unlock this door.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Right.
The easy way, finally.
You'd think, but now I'm afraid of traps everywhere.
Welcome to my humble... Well, I used that one already. Let's just go.
Push on through. Let's go inside. What do we
All
see?
All right.
All right, Trap Finder, you take the lead.
Yeah, so I'm just going to walk at half pace and check for traps as we go along.
All right. So you continue through looking for traps. You don't see anything too crazy throughout here. It's more of the same, walls covered in sundials. You can tell that as you make your way through here, it looks like the Whispering Way has been using this as kind of like a camp. So you see some of bedrolls and stuff like that laid out here, but you don't see anybody.
All right, well, let's keep on keeping on.
Okay. So you keep on walking around, going all the way to the north side of the building.
Yeah.
Around here you can see where a door would have been, but it's kind of collapsed in. over here. This is that back area where like the cannonballs have gone through.
Okay.
And you know that this chamber basically just goes around the entire building. But you can go into the next chamber by going through this area where the door has fallen through.
Let's do that.
Wait, where's the entrance?
Basically where you're standing.
All right. Well, then let's... I guess this is difficult terrain right
Yes.
here? Cool.
All right, so I'm going to keep moving at half speed and just checking us out as we keep going along.
Okay.
So we're going to head south in the building.
So you enter in,
Let's go down
into
south.
this next level. Here you see that most of the floor above this central area of the tower room has collapsed, leaving this room exposed to the sky above. You do see, as you continue walking around, another doorway, and in the northwest corner of this level you see basically like a tent set up inside.
A tent?
Mhm.
Oh.
That seems odd.
Want to go inspect it, see if there's any trappy traps there?
Well, I mean, yes. Please do.
Let's do it. So we'll go through the tent, inspect it, and that is a 16
16.
perception.
Yeah. I got way less for my perception.
Okay.
Cabal got a 29 for
29.
Oh.
There we go.
Cabal sees in the future.
So in here you find tables set up that basically look like vivisection tables. It looks like whoever has been staying in here has basically been using this to do like vivisections on different bodies and werewolves and some of the cultists. As Kabal looks around the room, he also finds a locked chest.
Ooh.
Someone needs to pick that lock.
Someone
Pick
needs
that lock.
to check for traps.
Yeah. So Schädeler's going to turn to Kabal and be like, Sugo, will you help me check this for traps? So he's going to check, and he gets a 24. So Kabal, you want to take a look too? Just to be double sure?
So would that be perception from my end?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a 24.
24. You do not see any traps.
Pick it.
All right. Schädel
You got to pick it.
Before you stick it.
Pick it real good.
Kind of shakes his hands out and gets ready. That is a 27.
That is not enough to open the chest.
Damn.
Well, we're still taking it. Wait, how big is the chest?
I mean, it's chest size.
We'll see when.
It's a B cut.
So Dolly Parton? Are we saying Dolly Parton? Or
Yeah,
are we
is
saying-
it like a little jewelry box? Is it like a steamer trunk? What are you talking about? Chest? Is it an armoire?
It's a chest.
Right, but chests come in lots of sizes.
It's like a storage chest,
So it's a footlocker.
basically. Yeah.
So yeah, we're dragging this footlocker with us.
So
we
it'll
can get
fit
it open.
into a bag of holding? No.
It would.
I'm going to say it should. And once I recover my dex points, I should actually probably be able to open it because I'm taking a pretty good penalty right now of not having dex.
We didn't fix your decks.
We fixed it 2 points, but I was down 4, and it would have taken another night's rest to get it back the other 2. And plus, I'm down the level, so that was another skill point that I don't have in it. So I think...
So how many days now are we closer to you turn into a werewolf?
Yeah, I was meaning to figure that out because it's got to be pretty close. It's not here yet, but I keep noting every time we sleep, and I haven't noted what day it is, so I just need to go back through my notes and figure out exactly where we're at on that.
It should be.
It has not been
soon.
28 days or whatever.
I know last time
Not
we went
quite,
through
but
and
it's-
checked, you had about 12 days left. And I know you've slept several times since then.
Yeah. So I think we probably only have like 5 days, maybe, something like that. And like tonight's a night, so...
Mhm. Okay. So you aren't able to...
You're starting to get. Okay, go ahead.
starting to get a little hairy.
Well, as I was gonna say, he's starting to get like a unibrow, starting to grow a little nose hairs, looking real thick.
His nails are a little too long.
Uh-huh.
It's like I'm hitting wolf puberty.
His voice is cracking.
I broke out in wolf.
But instead of like high pitch, it kind of goes into an hour.
Yeah. I don't know, Suga.
I was about to say, what do you guys think?
So yes, you are not able to open the chest. This is a really good lock.
How many times can I try before I can't try any longer?
Can you take 20 on it? Take 10 on it?
I mean, you could take 20 on it. Since
it's gonna take us
you
a
can't
long
tell
time.
it's trapped, it would take you an hour or so to sit there trying it over and over. If you do
I
that.
was like, I feel like I could figure this out eventually, but I don't think we have the time right now.
But what if there's presents in there for all of us?
That's a good point. Let's figure this out then. Watch that door.
So we watch the door for an hour.
Can we just try breaking the chest?
You could.
Oh, smashy. Well, let me give it one more try then. If that's what you want to do, let me give it one more.
Give it one more try, otherwise I'll try smashing it.
So my thought is there's hearts in there, pieces of heart.
Nah, it's worse.
Smash it time.
Who wants to smash it?
Go on, 16.
I rolled a 1.
He drops it on his toe.
This chest was not meant to get into.
You think it's a wooden chest, but it's actually a metal chest that you go to punch, and you slam your hand into metal.
Ah, that hurt.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll a percentile to see if you take any damage from punching metal. Alright, you're fine.
Well, that was a fun little excursion.
All right. Last chance. I'm gonna take the +2 silver hammer from Xo'bere
Mm-hmm.
and give it a good whack. 17.
You guys hear dong,
Your hands are kind of stinging a little bit.
but no dent.
So what do you want to do? You want me to try to take my 20?
I honestly think that we should take the 20 because I am very curious. And what if there's I just in the back of my head
loves a good puzzle.
what if there's presents in there, but it could be tetanus.
It's just a note that says you lose.
I owe you 1 heart.
All right, so you guys watch the door, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
What theme song is playing as you pick the lock? Because there has to be a montage theme song.
Mission Impossible.
I was yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
I was going with Mission Impossible too.
We cut to Vrood, who knows you're here, and he's just sitting there like tapping his foot.
Yeah, he's actually peeking over into the open sky part, like, hurry up.
I don't have all day.
Tapping his sundial impatiently.
Accidentally knocks it over. Tries to set it back up.
All right, so you're taking your 20 and spending the time to open this chest.
Lovingly.
Okay. So
There's a
eventually,
toad in there.
you get this chest open, and you reveal the contents inside, which contain 50 pounds of silver dust.
Damn.
Onyx gemstones worth 2,000 gold pieces, a scroll, and a plain leather case, and a note.
All right, I'm detecting magic.
The scroll is radiating magic.
Nothing else is.
Nothing else is.
22.
Okay. This is a scroll of control undead.
Ooh. I will take that.
How does Kabal feel about that scroll?
I like it a lot.
Do you want to take it?
I like that power.
No, it's all you.
Okay.
And as you look at the note, you realize that it's not really a note, but more of a poem.
Tracing of a middle finger.
It's actually a poem that reads,
Oh, lovely.
"Upon the ashen pathway's tread, softly as the whispered dead, as mortal flesh doth rot and fail, to leech and maggot ebbing frail. Unhallowed words cannot be spoken. With whispered oath, death lies broken. Shed fear, shed life, shed pain, shed time. Eternity seized shall soon be thine. First spirit torn from grave lady's grasp, be rent and sown as soured ash. Soft the spiral song reverses, judgment lost, damnation surges. Keeper of the damned soul take, with Packlord's heart the beast shall wake, and flesh be wrought in disarray, stillborn cocoon to blessed decay. 100 slain lie innocent, grind bone and marrow to cement. Craft now a skull of splintered graves, unmake life, unmake the slave. Where history churns, dream to blister, necrophasia's secrets whisper, through chronicles of raven's tongue, a legacy of fear unspun. Blood split atop the iron thorn, invokes that which cannot be born. Arise the tyrant now unbound, bearer of the carrion crown.
I don't like that poem.
That was a small novel, okay? That was not just a poem.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like there's hints in here that we're too dumb to get. So,
this is just one more step towards the big bad, the biggest bad.
yeah.
The heart is definitely referencing the heart which we carry parts of.
Right.
Mhm.
Just saying.
But there's a few things in there where I'm like, this seems like a clue of some sort, but I can't quite piece it together. All right. We'll take the note.
All right, treasure.
We're gonna pick up everything that's in the chest, but we're gonna leave the chest. We're not actually gonna take it with us this time.
No, it's too heavy. It's made of metal.
Any of the vivisection tools or anything like that?
I don't like the word vivisection.
I mean, I don't think anybody likes the word vivisection, except
It
maybe
just
a
conjures up
vivisectionist.
grossness.
So, what is the plan now?
So this is a little bit of metagaming because we can see into the room, which isn't fair.
Only because
But-
I'm too lazy to put the
Fog of War up.
fog of war on right now.
But we just got a scroll of control undead. So could we control these guys to help fight?
How many of them bad boys can you control at one time?
That's a great question.
Gotta look up the spell.
And do we want to use them? Because I think that scroll might be useful for something else.
See, that is a trap because that's how you end the game with all of your little supplies. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's how I play every RPG ever. Goddamn hoarder.
That's why I have the t-shirt. That's the little guy running around holding all these magical items like, I might need this later.
Yeah.
All right. This spell enables you to control undead creatures for a short period of time. You command them by voice, and they understand you no matter what language you speak. Even if vocal communication is impossible, the controlled undead do not attack you. At the end of the spell, the subject reverts to their normal behavior. Intelligent undead creatures remember that you controlled them, and they may seek revenge after the spell's effects end. It does not give me a duration. It does not give me a range.
Range is close. 25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 levels. It targets up to 2 hit die per level of undead creatures, no 2 of which can be more than 30 feet apart. Duration is 1 minute per level. They do get a will save to negate. And it's only a sorcerer, wizard, or necromancy spell.
And I am none of those. So we can't even use this?
You can try to use magic device on it, but it's not on your spell list.
Right, it is not. I think because of the duration, 2 minutes, I don't think that it's worth it. So
I think
never
you're right,
mind.
because we go in there, we get right up there, he monologues for a minute and a half, and then they just turn on us.
He ain't stupid.
All right, so let's Let's get after it.
All right.
Pitter patter.
Let's get at her.
Okay, are these doors locked?
These doors are not locked.
Of course they're not.
Open those puppies.
Welcome to my... Never mind.
That's what they said in the vivisection tent.
Oh my god.
Oh. All right, so you guys open the door, and inside this room, in the center of the tower, you've got the open sky above you. You also have 8 skeletons. And we're rolling for initiative. All right, so ready for those. Carry the 1.
6.
6. Xo'bere.
18.
18. Kabal.
15.
15. Diego.
15.
15. I think we've ruled that Kabal has the higher initiative bonus.
I believe so. I'm at 5.
All right. So, funnily enough, the skeletons go first.
That's not funny.
I mean, it's funny for me.
It is if you're a skeleton.
All right. 1, 2, 3. 4. Yeah. All right. So 2 skeletons move up to Xo'bere, 2 move up to Diego, and the 4 in the back of the room have bows and arrows. So let's do the ones attacking the front of the room first. So attacking Xo'bere. It's a natural 1. But not a fumble because that's a natural 20.
Right. I like the way this is starting.
Second skeleton. It's a 15 to hit.
That'll be a miss.
Okay, and against Diego, I don't know why I even roll. 11
It's a miss.
and 4.
It's a miss.
Okay, and then
And then...
No index.
And the world step.
Wait, Kabal, are you in the room?
Nuh-uh.
he's waiting outside.
Chill.
Kabal
the
bringing
door,
up the
bro.
rear as you.
Kabal not crazy.
He's gonna let y'all handle this.
He's going to
Okay.
be shooting arrows.
That's right.
So the 4 others will be firing their arrows. 2 of them will go to Xo'bere, 1 will go to carry the 1 will go to Diego. So the first one going to Xo'bere. Natural 20. Confirm. 16, which I believe does not confirm.
Nope.
Okay, so just a hit, not a critical. So that is 8 points of damage from an arrow.
Okay.
Second skeleton attacking Xo'bere. That's a 9.
Miss.
Attacking carry the 1. It's a 9. Nope. Attacking Diego. 17.
No.
Okay. So that's the skeleton's turns. At least I got a hit in with the skeleton. I think that's the first time that's happened.
I've gotten more crits against me, I swear.
It's true. It's true.
My dice don't like you, apparently.
Man.
Well, it is Xo'bere's turn.
Alright, so he is going to swing at the guy in front of him, and he is going just to use his short sword so he can get the his full attack bonus. That is a 23.
That's a hit.
That is going to be a 7 points of damage.
Okay.
He's attacking the one at the to the north of him.
North. All right. He is still standing because you're just using the short sword.
Oh yeah, dang. So I'm gonna attack him again then,
Okay.
and that is a 16.
Just enough to hit.
Oh, perfect. And that is 8 points of damage.
And you kill that skeleton. All right. Anything else from Xo'bere?
No.
All right. Kabal.
Okay. So Kabal is going to put a blunt arrow in his longbow and shoot the skeleton by Xo'bere.
Okay.
That is a 25.
Definitely a hit.
Oh yeah.
For 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage with a blunt arrow. It is dead.
I will use my feat of rapid shot for this second attack.
Okay.
So I'll attack the one that's right in front of Diego. That is a 21
21 hits.
for 7 points of damage.
Okay. And that one's gone.
And my second arrow, that is a 16.
16 hits.
Nice. For 3 points of damage.
That one's still standing.
All right.
All right. Next up is Diego.
Diego will hit the. Well, first off, he's going to move 5 feet, still be threatening the skeleton that's right beside him, and he will attack it with his unarmed strike.
Okay.
18
That's a hit.
for 14 points of damage.
It's way dead. It had 1 hit point left. That one's basically become bone dust. All right. Anything else
Okay.
from Diego?
Can I still use my movement just to get close so that they can't use their arrow?
No, because you did the 5-foot step that counts as your move.
Okay.
All right. Carry the one.
Carry the one is gonna get up in this fray. So right in here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to attack. I've got one in my north, one in my east, one in my southeast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attack the southeast
Alrighty.
with my hammer, this +2 Civil War hammer from Dorothy. 28.
That's a hit.
8 points of damage.
That one's gone.
And because, yeah, I moved and I attacked, so no more moves.
All right. That brings us to the skeleton's turns. And this one's just going to 5-foot step over, so they will all drop their bows and
Oh no!
draw their scimitars.
No! Well, see, that's a move action, so I get attack of opportunity on all of them.
You didn't. Drawing a weapon does not provoke. But they will
Are
all.
they magic weapon?
No. They're little busted scimitars. It's a 5
Nope.
and a 6
Uh-huh.
and a 7.
9.
Dang, for real? All in a row like that?
Yep. These guys are better at archery than.
That's more impressive odds than if you had like rolled a hit on either of those.
5, 6, 7. All right.
Yeah. Well, if Xo'bere was standing there, it'd be like a 20, 20, 19.
18, 19, 20.
Right. Xo'bere, it is your turn.
All right, Xo'bere is going to use his scout's charge to charge in and attack the one to be right beside Carrie. He's going to attack the one just to Carrie's north,
Okay.
and that is 17.
That's a hit.
Well, it's like 32 points of damage.
Well, then it's dead. Because even though it has damage reduction, it's going to bypass all that.
Yeah.
Use the scout's charge on one of those guys.
I know.
All right. Anything else from Xo'bere?
Nope, that's all he can do.
So no debilitating attacks or anything.
He can only apply it to the one that he attacked.
He obliterated it. Kabal.
Okay. Since the coast is clear, Kabal will step into the room now and shoot the skeleton to Carrie's right.
Okay.
21
That's a hit.
for 7 points of damage.
That one's gone.
All right. Now to let Diego do the honors.
How nice of you.
I know.
Hey.
Thoughtful guy.
And it's Diego's turn.
Diego's going to move up to be beside Carrie, and he will attack the skeleton there.
Okay.
The lone
23.
bone.
The lone bone is going to get a 23
That's a hit.
for 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
And you kill the last skeleton. And that wasn't so hard, was it?
No. Well, Diego says Well, that should do it for now. Let's proceed on and finish this.
I'm going to change back to Renly and then quickly back to carry the one, just to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to go up the stairs. So, Carrie is going to take the lead up the stairs.
All right.
Slowly. Slow.
Diego will follow behind Carrie, and I'm sure Xo'bere will follow as well.
And Kabal will take up the rear.
Yeah, you will. Okay. So you make your way up the stairs into this next area of the tower. Here, this is one of the only areas of the second story that is still standing. And as you make your way into this room, you see this ghoulish-looking man in these dark robes standing in the room with this staff and 2 giant crawling hands on the floor. And he turns to you and says,
I've been wondering when you would make it up here.
and we'll see you next week.
Oh, come on.
He's got pet things.
Yep.